Hey, it's me, Joe from Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. Literally, I'm so excited. I'm doggone tired, honestly. I'm so tired. Um, I've been having a fibromyalgia flare up over the last, I think since last Saturday. And so my energy levels are really, really low. So today's video might not actually be very long. With that said though, I just remembered I introduced myself as Joe when I am still So Joe, TV mother hen. Can you believe it? I said 100 times the word so in last week's video. If you think I want to go higher or lower than 100 times in this video, I want you to put higher or lower, or the arrow or the lower arrow. I don't know, pop it in the comments and let's see. Of note, in last week's video I said so 100 times, but the week before I said it 91, so it could in fact go higher. I don't know. Let's start with the usual. We always do the non-scale victories, and I know I've been on well this week, but I still have 2 things that I'm celebrating. The first one, I remember a couple of weeks ago I was explaining that I'm only just able to stand, but before then I used to fall asleep crawling up the stairs, and I used to have to crawl up the stairs and take 2 or 3 breaths on my breath, and what's that called? The inhaler. Well, this week's non-scale victory, the first one, is that I'm now able to climb up the stairs on just my feet. Okay, I do have to hold onto the banister, but I walk up the stairs without taking a breath, and that that's a big deal for me. That is a huge deal. I'm not able to come down that way on the stairs, but it's a work in progress. Although I could take the advice of my mum and my little niece Isla, otherwise known as Pink Mama and Isla. Isla calls them Mama. They're all called Mama, but she gives them different colours. So they come down. They've been coming down the stairs like sledges. Sledges, is that the right phrase? Where they're coming down sledding on the blankets. So maybe I'll do that one before too long. My other NSV, so this is an interesting one. In fact, last week, was it last Wednesday, I went to the hospital. I had another hospital appointment, and I went to the hospital, this time for Heart Clinic. And remember, they're assessing what's going on with my heart and whether I might need a pacemaker. Okay, so here's the first bit of good news. I do not necessarily need a pacemaker just yet. So, celebrations all round. However, what I am having is it's called an ILR. I can't remember what the I or the L or the R stands for. I think the R is recorder. But what it is, it's a device. It's about that big. It's about the size of a thumb drive. And what they do is they insert it under the skin, and it stays there for about 4 or 5 years, monitoring the heart. So I'm still having these as I say, the heart rate's just going crazy, but I keep getting heart palpitations and stabbing pains in my heart. But the good news is that I don't necessarily need a pacemaker, but I am going to have this ILR fitted. So that's going to be fitted on the 24th. And this date case, they literally just put a bit of Novocaine on there, slice you open, shove it in and glue you back up. And yes, I did say glue. I did not realise that the glue is in fact like a medical grade super glue. Who knew? Okay, so what have I been doing this week? What have you guys been doing this week? What are your non-scale victories? You know I love hearing the non-scale victories in the chat, so definitely please put those in the chat. The other thing that you've all been putting in the chat are your locations. So I'd now like to show you Joe's Sleep and Slim Down, our community map. It's not a map. I've done one step. I've gone one step further. I've turned it into sort of like a scrapbook. So check it out now. hope you like it. It took me ages to do that this week. A, because I've been unwell, but B, because I'd got this brilliant idea of what I was going to do. I'd almost got it finished last week. And then I watched somebody's video and they'd done it already. So I had to completely rethink it. So I hope you like the images that I created for you all. Uh, so this week then, what have I been up to? Well, as you know, I've been unwell with fibromyalgia. Now, I'm not sure if you've watched this video before, and I used to explain that whenever I used to get a fibromyalgia flare up, it almost always happens because my immune system's low. Whenever I go to the hospital or go to the doctors, I always pick up a bug. And sure enough, I picked up a bug and then that set the flare off. But what used to happen is whenever I had a fibromyalgia flare up, I would gain about 8 pounds, 4 kilos in water weight. I have had some inflammation this week. But thankfully, I've not gained 8 pounds. Unfortunately, I did gain 4. A little bit gutted by that. But again, it will come up once the flare up goes, and I am starting to feel better. So that's £4 on, which is the equivalent of 1.7 kilos. In total, that means that in 10 weeks, I've lost 16 kilos, which is £35 gone in 10 weeks. I mean, that's pretty incredible, right? That's an average of £3.5 per week. Gotta love that. In fact, yeah, I've got to love that. I'm celebrating it. So bless her heart, there's another person that has been unwell. It's our good friend, beautiful Naomi Sparkles. She has been unwell. She remains unwell. She has done a video today. So we're all going to send all of us going to send her positive vibes and good energy. Try and get her to get a speedy recovery soon. Actually, 2 things. First thing I noticed in Naomi's video is she's now using that Supreva. So remember she mentioned it last week in her video that she's got a discount code if anyone wants to use it. She used it this time to make look like a real tasty cup of coffee. You guys know I don't drink coffee. I don't drink teas. I can't have sweeteners or anything. So I want you to go and check out Naomi's video. And if you think it looks tasty and you think it looks good, use the discount code that she's got there. Actually, one thing I noticed, me and Naomi Sparkles, we've laughed and said we're twins, we've got a cosmic connection. Do you know that girl is wearing one of my favourite tops? That top that Naomi's got on, I used to love it. I can't fit in it anymore. Or maybe I will be able to. Watch out. But if you've watched Naomi's video, you'll know the top that I'm on about. And I used to wear it, and I'm a funk and soul girl. But I used to wear that top and I used to feel like a rock chick. I'm thinking about rock chicks. Sarah from Sarah's Weight Loss Diaries. I think she's a rock chick. She's actually going to the Download Festival this weekend. So check out her channel. Let's see what she got up to. She might even comment. She might even have videos from Download. Brilliant. I'm not a rock chick. I'm a funketeer. Have you ever heard that phrase before? A funketeer? I love me some funk and soul. Um, I just love dancing to funk and soul. It's a great vibe. Me and my ex we used to go dancing, funk dancing. We used to get we just cleared the dance floor because we're going crazy for it. I mean, as I say, now I'm only just been able to walk up the stairs, but before I used to be able to get really down. Is that a phrase? Is that what the kids are saying? Get down on it? That can't be a phrase that the kids are saying. But I surely used to get my groove on with some funk and soul. Oh, I'm not sure if you've noticed. This is another one of my jumpsuits. Now I'll tell you, this used to actually fit me. Last week I think I put it on, and it fit me. It fit beautifully. But I've got my fibromyalgia flare up. I'm so bloated. It's all water weight. But look at me, I'm struggling to do my buttons. So I used the opportunity to instead show my pride flags. So this is my second Pride t-shirt. I wore the first one last week. This is my second one. Look out for next week's. Speaking of what we're looking out for, how's Wing Watch doing? I've put £4 on, so I'll be very surprised if I've actually lost anything on my wings. But we'll keep that going. We'll watch for next week. So what else have I got to say? There's not much more. Oh, yes, speaking of health, there's some really brilliant videos that I watched this week. The first one was from the team Downsized. So that's Lorraine and Chris. I'm sure you guys are watching their channel already. They're huge and they're a big American channel, but they've got some brilliant, brilliant information on there. And this week they explained that there's this new report that's coming out from a group, different multidisciplinary approach. Multidisciplinary approach. I hope I said it right that time. And what they're explaining is that they've now realised that just how effective a GLP-1 is. This medication is really, really effective, but it can be improved not by changing the dosage or anything like that. It can be improved by a more holistic approach. So what they wanted to do now is try and set the sort of like best practice standards of whenever anybody is issued with a GLP-1, let's get them an individualized plan. So let's take details of the blood work, a clinical history, what the food preferences are, what kind of foods that they would like and what kind of plans. And from a holistic approach, let's see if this weight loss journey can be truly effective for the individual. There's more information about that on their video, so take a look at that one. Put the details in the description. And another video, I watched it on Saturday. In fact, it was Sunday at AM, 1 AM UK time. But this was a panel not to be missed. So it was on Downsizing Diva, her channel. She's another fantastic channel based in the US. Downsizing Diva, DD, you might have seen her in the chat. So she's part of our community as well. But she was hosting perimenopause and menopause panel. Oh my goodness, there was so much information on there, so much guidance, so much insights, so many things that we can actually go and speak to our own healthcare providers about. So please get yourself a cup of tea or a drink and sit down and watch that video. It is honestly, it's a game changer. Some fantastic information on there. The other person I've been chatting to this week is Phil Doublel. He's a UK Mounjaro channel. He's got a great channel. And what he used to do was he used to do monthly updates, and his weight loss is going great. But now he's doing weekly updates. And I love, he's got a section called the waffle section. And I love the waffle section because I think I waffle all the way through my videos. And we were chatting a couple of weeks ago in the chat on his video about the love we have for pickles. I love a gherkin, honestly. I love a gherkin on a burger. I'm not gonna lie, but I do love a gherkin. One thing that I may have fallen out of love with at the moment is Colin. No, bless his heart, I haven't fallen out of love with him, but we're on a break. No, in fact, it's so weird because it's a roller coaster relationship. Yesterday, I was messaging my friend Ali, you know, the one who went to see Strictly with her mum last week, and I messaged her yesterday morning saying, "I cannot get off of Colin. I really feel like I'm in need of the oxygen. I was feeling really, really weak. I need the oxygen." But sure enough, I did manage to get off Colin, and I don't know whether he felt this as a slight or not. I'm not sure if CPAP machines even have feelings. I do not know. But last night when I went to bed, seriously, you know the mask that you wear with the CPAP machine? It was really, really, it was like it was causing fire on my skin. I don't know whether it was the fibromyalgia and how sensitive my skin's gets when I have fibromyalgia. I mean, I don't know if you can see, I've got some serious spottages going on this week. But yes, last night, every time I put the mask on, it felt like it was burning my skin. And I was like, Colin, please behave. Sure enough, I endured. But he's got to fix up for tonight, honestly. I'm not having none of that nonsense again. Uh, Speaking of what nonsense I shouldn't have again, a Temu haul. Yes, I did promise to um get rid of the uninstall the Temu app, but I didn't. Don't know what I've got in here. Let's have a look. I can't even think what it is I've ordered. If it turns out to be some more cat toys or hair things, I'm going to go loopy loop. So let's see what I've ordered. Oh, this one is a shawl. Open it up. This one, oh, beautiful colours. This one is a shawl. Now, I love these. And how I wear these as headscarves. So keep an eye out. You will see me start wearing more of these because it's getting warm, isn't it? My sister's actually out in the garden tonight, having hot dogs with Lewis and Isla. Lovely souls. What is this? What is this? Oh, some eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. So it's chameleon. Let's see. Cannot remember for the life of me ordering this. Uh, I don't know if I'm able to even get into there. You thought you came to look at my weight loss update. Found out I'd gained weight and I'm going to do a Temu shopping haul as well. Okay, so. Oh, wow. I remember this now. Oh my goodness, that's stunning. Oh, wow. Look at that colour. Can you see it? Right, that is definitely a keeper. I'm saying this, does anyone ever turn anything back to Temu? Oh, cat toys. What's going? Mary, I've got some cat toys for you. Well, I don't know if these. No, if they don't smell of catnip. I don't know if she's going to play with that one. This is a toy that I got her the other day. Uh, so she seems to like that one, but she likes it because I've got them dunked it in catnip. Let's have a look. Right. I did this the other day, actually. Um, yes, because I have had about 2 or 3 Temu shopping hauls since I said I was going to uninstall the app. I got myself one of those mics, you know, the mics that you attach to your phone and you can record when you're out and about. Turns out I ordered 2 of them. It's because I'm no good with that blooming app. I need to get rid of it. Sure enough, I've done the same thing. I've gone and ordered 2 selfie stick tripods. I got these because if you've not seen the video already on Wise Mounjaro's channel, Chris and I had a tea time live a couple of weeks ago, and I had to hold the phone like that, like that. So I'm hoping that a tripod, one of them, will be useful for other occasions. I'll see if my sister wants the other one. Is there anything else I ordered? Okay, so that's the last one. What on earth is this? More hair clips because I haven't got enough hair accessories for styling my hair pieces. Uh, in fact, I'm laughing. And the last Temu haul, I got these, but they were gold colour, so I've clearly got far too many of these. But maybe you can never have too many of these. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, last thing I'm going to do then is let's go and do the pen. I've still got the 5 meg pen, so I am still feeling the suppression. I did have was it on Monday? I did have myself gluten-free cake. I was feeling sorry for myself and I didn't want to cook. So I got my groceries in and treated myself to gluten-free cake. I shouldn't do because it's still not good for me, but again, I'm not going down with guilt. It was a craving and I thought if I don't get this, I'm going to end up ordering something far worse. So that's why I got it. And I don't think there's any need to apologise for it. Maybe that's why I put £4 on. Actually, you know what else I got from that grocery haul? I did say that I did a grocery haul. I got a crab terrine. I got it from Co-op. Oh my goodness, that crab terrine was so beautiful. Had that with cucumber slices and gherkin. Actually, I think that was on Tuesday night. And now, if I'm just remembering, on Wednesday, I had the worst sickness and diarrhea on Wednesday. So maybe the crab terrine is not something I should be going forward again. Okay, let me prep the pen. Press that in. I don't think anything happened there. Okay, let's have a look. I'll move this. Oh, I've just gone and done it that way. Right. So this is, again, I'm going to do this off camera. I'll do it later, but I'll just explain why. So what I was doing was trying to go and do it from my pen with the needle they've attached, and I've marked it already so that it's 2.5 of a 5 meg pen. But what I'd forgot was that I've already used the insulin pens, and so the plunger is not going down. I'm not sure if you could see, look, the plunger is further away from the dose, and I don't know if by pressing that down it just won't get to the dose or not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it using the oh, hold on. Okay, right, no, that's cool actually. What it's done is taken it back to the plunger. Can you see it now? Right, okay. So now, take that off. Take this back up to the correct dose. Here we go. I'm going to do this in my stomach today. So, go. Pop it in. Press it down. And hold for 10 seconds. Pull it out. No blood. Pop this in the sharps bin, and can you see, look, it's back to the right position, so that's good. I thought I was going to have to get the insulin needles out again, but no, thankfully that was all done. So if you guys got Temu, what's the best thing you've bought from Temu or those kind of websites? Let us know in the comments. I haven't got anything more to add today. Again, I'm not feeling so great. Bear that in mind when you actually look at the video, because I don't think I'm going to spend a huge amount of time editing it. It's not 12 o'clock like it normally is when I'm recording this. It's now 10 to 5. So I've got to get this out quite quickly. So bear with all the mistakes that you'll see in there. But pray for me for tonight with Colin. As I say, sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time. Finally, the other person I've been chatting to this week is Phil Double D.